Hello everybody and welcome back to Workers and Resources. So I've gone forward about 2 and a bit months. I just wanted to have a month without spending any money, just to get me back into a bit of a safe buffer zone. So we're just coming up on the end of the month now and we're 31 grand up. Last month we made 22 grand profit. I bought a truck for 8 grand. So we were 31 grand up last month, but that truck hadn't fully bedded in, so hopefully we'll make a little bit more. Food's holding steady. The livestock is getting a little rinsed. Now that there's a truck waiting, you there, wait, just turn around a minute. In fact, I don't want him loading anything. Go back to the depot, please. And the reason being is because I've just looked at the price and livestock is now 187. It's gone down from 194, I think it was. So 4 trucks is definitely driving the price down, and I wasn't quite keeping up with it. So 3 trucks going out now should balance that out a little better. Food wise, price of food is 142. Now, I do believe that was 154. I did put an extra truck on there, so I've got 4 trucks exporting food. I'll keep an eye on that. If that drops down to 130 something, then I'll take one or two of them trucks off, because it might give me money in the short term, but it's going to cripple me in the long term doing that. Right, I've got that bit of road in there, although it's come out rather wobbly. No, don't go working on the field. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That means I have to go and tell them houses now. We've got all these. Somebody said about just decrease the number of workers on the field, but I can't. It won't let me. Plan B. Go home, you lot. Right, I'm going to take them that way round instead. I can't have people wandering down onto them farms. That's not productive. It's not a good use of their time. So if we have the, I did manage to squeeze a road in there as well, so the export truck can go that way rather than having to come all the way around. So I was thinking, actually he only had to go up that road anyway. I was thinking he had to go all the way around here, but yeah, I think I'll have the clothing over here. Before we do that, I need, in fact, the first thing I want to go and set up when I can make my mind up what I'm doing is I want to do this. Right, let's get some of that road out. No, in fact, let's take the whole road out. Now, I did check. I can remember where they are. Not that. Got road cargo station somewhere in here. That's it. And I did check, and it is a drive-through one, so vehicles can actually pass through it if they need to do. Maybe about there. I think that's enough room. Be a little bit further up. I'm not an auto build here, am I? No, good. I've lost it. Not for the first time. Right, try about there. Let's get the meat storage. Oops. Need to get it back as far as I can really, so that I can get the road across the front. Just wondering whether it'd be a good idea to actually hook that road up first. I have to take that cable out. Let's get it on pause for a second because I need to get that wire out of the way. Right, let's just pay for that. Right, let's get that road booked in. Food, I want meat storage, so I want try and get it so that it can join up. Yeah, there we go. Let's get that booked in. Try coming from this side. That'll just do me a nice corner. Now doing something really funky like that, that'll do. Do need electricity down here as well. I'm not sure if this is covered by electric. Find out in a second. Right, one of these storage houses. I can find it. Barracks, school, warehouse. I think it was this one. This can hold 125 tonne of food, which is plenty. There we go. It's a good size. I keep having to look at the auto build. You're thinking, am I paying for it? Am I paying for it? We need a dirt road connection there. It's only for fire access. Right, now then, have you got... Oh, I didn't look while I was placing it. That one. Yeah, no, I don't think it has. I think I want a bit more power down this side anyway. Maybe we don't need a lot, we only need a little bit, so I'm thinking I could split that cable. Should be okay. Let's get a substation in here somewhere. That'll do nicely. Let's get it on pause because I'm going to break the electric again. I don't think I'll get a splitter in there. Might get one that side. Yeah, there's one fit there. Get it as close up to the road as we can. Be a tight squeeze. Let's get this on auto build. This bit I can self build if I can get it out. Oh. Squeeze round the back here like that. Perfect. Yeah, Give me a little bit of footpath and cancel that, please. Bit of dirt will do nicely. Oh, don't do this. Oh no. What's in the way there? Level crossing. I should have left it where it was. Damn it. Let's bulldoze that. Do it again. Oh. Bit of a mistake. Right. Squeeze that in there. You can have a gravel path, just don't break on me again. Let's get these auto built. Get the power back on. Just thinking whether I need to do that whole cable again. So that they can get access to it. Mind you, by the time to get to this road will be built anyway. That one's joined up with a thingy as well. Oh, you're on the wrong one there. I totally need these little ones. Let's go with the cheapest one. Don't need a lot of power down here. Right. Let's get that built. Now that should put the power back on over here. Yes, good. Right, construction office. Come and build me a cable. Oh, come and build me that then. Right, they'll get a dumper truck and a bus to come and sort that out. And then once these roads get done, I can come and get them to come and build this. Then we can just transport food up to there, and meat to get the meat on the go. Right, so we need. I mean, meat storage. Go this way around. If we get a road cargo station, I'm going to use. I don't think we need a particularly big one. I'm going to have it off the road anyway, so that they can pull in and out. Straight. Let's get meat storage. Squeeze the road around there. Hopefully I should be able to. Slaughterhouse. Go that way round. Now we need a livestock hall connected to that. Let's try to think which would be the best way around. Have it that way round, but it's kind of I was thinking, because I'm going to put a farm on this as well, but I want to be able to reach it from a bus stop. I was thinking if I do it this way around, I can put a farm there then. Just means the trucks will have to drive around a little bit more, but they don't produce meat that quick anyway. so these connections are so awkward. Do it that way around. And we've got a footpath. I'm pointing at the screen here. We've got a footpath down there. Of course it's gone dark. I can't see what I'm doing. Right, let's get factory connections done. That's some meat storage, yes. That'll, yeah, I've only got one exit on there anyway. Might as well get both of them connected up. Right, we need some roads coming in here now. Where are the... So we need a bus stop about here. Bearing in mind I've got to be able to get a road out. I don't really want to put it on the main road. This is going to be the end of the line anyway, so nobody's going to get any further than this. Maybe do it that way around and then we can put a road around the outside. I'll just join them up together. Right, go about there. I was thinking if we could... Oh. I always have to do something weird. I just want a nice straight bit of road joined up. I can't. My OCD will freak out. I can't have that. No. What about that? Oh. What about if we go that way a little bit? Oh, that's so ugly and terrible. I'm not going to be looking at it very much. I hate it already. Right, we need a road out here. Now I was thinking actually, we just put a little bit of an extension of road out of either side of this. There's not going to be any queuing anyway, then we can come up. Join onto there. Right. Footpaths, that's what we need to do. Get one up onto there and then get one onto there. Well, that one's not going to be built yet. I am going to build this, this and this and the bus stop. I do need to get power down here. Now then, I've got a thing there. A transformer. Whack one of these over here. Get down here. Can run the cables up along the back of the farm then. Right, let's come to there. Yep, get that booked in. You done me a gravel path again there. I shall get my road crew to get that sorted. Right, so that's power sorted for that. Now, like I say, I'm not going to build this just yet, but we are going to have I'm gonna have a grain storage and then put three farms around the outside of it and then spread out down there, but not yet. I'm just going to feed it from here for the time being, because one truck bringing up to town and then one truck exporting, I think. And then cut the cattle exports down to maybe just one truck. That should give us more money. We'll see. Right, so leaving the road crews to get on with this. I don't need to get these built until I get the other stuff done anyway, because the food's fine. Where's the truck? Make sure he's not waiting. He's just come out again. Yeah, we're alright for food. It only carries 2.5 ton. I think that's why that other shop's not getting as much. I was debating whether to put another truck on there and maybe separate them, because as we get more people, the food consumption's obviously going to go up. Let's buy another one of them. Which one was it? One of these, I think. Yeah. Green. Let's have one of them. No, it wasn't that colour. Never mind. Right, you copy that, but you just do the grocery store. You just do the shopping centre. Go. Right, so yeah, I need to think about getting this done pretty soon, so that we can start using a bigger truck to move the food up, and then just use these little trucks to go back and forward. I might even buy some cheaper, smaller trucks. See how much food we're using. 2.5 tons. They should be able to just sort of trundle back and forward for quite a while though, until they start to drop the food amount. But they won't until we've got a load more buildings in, or bigger buildings. Right, so I could do with telling the road crew. What are the road crew doing this? Come and start doing some of these roads, please. And we can start getting on with stuff. Right, so that's that planned out. Next job is the clothing factory. Now then, I don't know if we need to go any further down that way. To about there. Right, now these should get picked up, yeah. So I'm going to leave them in planning mode just in case I need to alter them at all. I need a road coming up from there as well. Now I am going to place in two clothing factories, but I'm not going to build one of them. I'm only going to build one fabric factory, just so that later on I can build a second one and produce more once we've got enough people to work them. Now then, there is a way I set this up. or fabric factory, clothing factory. Get a warehouse in the middle. Fabric factory needs a warehouse. Thinking out loud here, obviously. Let's try that there. Let's go. Oh, I just realised something. I'm gonna have to put one this way around. Oh, I can't do it that. Oh yeah, there's no footpath there. I was looking where the footpath connection was. Maybe if I do it that way around. It'll be a bit tight getting that road out. Just sort of pull it back a bit. Give us some room to get that road. So that means the bus stop is going to have to go that here, I reckon. Can you not connect? Oh, I don't want it to connect to the road like that. Right, and then hopefully we'll be able to get footpath out. Where did that road connection go on that side? Let's just do the factory connections quickly. Of course it's gone dark. Just squeeze that out. Oh yeah, nice. Just thinking we can run a road. Maybe up there. We can do that with a bus. I didn't actually mean to click that button then. Let's just get on to... Right, oh, put that in the way of... I was going to put a storage there. Oh, I can't. Hang on a minute. I may have to rethink this because this needs a grain storage. Right, I can put separate storages onto these. I was thinking of putting a grain storage there, but if I do that then you're not going to be able to get the footpath around. Can't put it there, so I'm going to have to put it here. I'm going to have to have 3 storage warehouses close in here. How many connections has that modded loading bay got on it? I can't remember. I don't remember where it was. Oh, that's got quite a few, actually. We might be able to make this work after all. Right, so I need some kind of grain storage. Now, you're not going to fit in there. Well, this little one... maybe do... Not going to be able to get the road out if I do 3 of them. Actually, we can have them all. What am I thinking? We can have them. We can have all 3 connected together. We'll just have to limit the resources of what is actually available. Yeah, I know what I mean. He's never going to connect up like this. Let's have a quick look. Yes, no, yes. Yes, no, yes. Yes, no. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Right, let's you're gonna do something weird there, yes. Let's bring that back. Right, let's get that. Take it back a bit further. Let's get that coming down there, and then let's get those onto there. So grain can come in, get converted into fabric. I have done this the right way around, haven't I? Yeah, clothing. Get converted into fabric, get pumped back out to the clothing factories where they'll pump clothing back out into there. Yes. Let's get that booked in. Why are we on fast forward? Right, I need to get some electricity down here as well. We've got bus stop in there, yeah. I just need to get that path connected up to that factory, but I'll do that when that road's done. In fact, it don't matter. It'll take them a while to get down here anyway. I might as well do it now while I'm thinking about it. Even though they'll probably go up and... Oh no, yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, they're going up to there. Right, electricity. We have a transformer's gonna have to come from this one, I think. I don't want to take another wire all the way around there. I don't want to split off that one because we're already splitting off for these. How much power is going to be needed down here? I think I'm gonna have to come up from here, I think. Let's put one. Let's find them again. Does the bus station need to be powered? I don't know if it does. Bus stop. That covers everything, I think. Tell you what I am going to do, just while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to let them do footpaths as well. Just in case they come across any that are in their reach. Yeah, I'm not going to actually designate any footpaths at the moment. I just want give them the ability to actually go and do them if needed. Right, and we're going to get the electric out of here now. Just wondering if I can squeeze it down the side of there. You're not going to have to make me go all the way around, are you? Go. Distance between poles too far. Let's get it to daylight so I can see what I'm doing at least. Come on, so you go green then. There. A little bit convoluted, but it doesn't matter. That connected, that's fine. Right, let's look where we're going first. Right, we're going, I thought I'd press that on fast forward. Going all the way down here. There is already a cable There's already 2 cables running down there, but that's fine. We can join up onto this one. We'll come down this side of the road. Is it going to let me... Oh, did that say building in the way? Got a bit of trouble with that farm edge there. There we go. As far as there, can we cut through? Yeah. That'll do the job rather nicely. I'll get my crew to come and build them. Right, so while those roads are getting done, how did they get on down here? Have they done... I thought they were working on that. Sorry about my quick camera movements. It's just habit, that. Oh, I need to get the construction crew to come and start working on this bus stop. Otherwise I can't get through to these roads. Right, come and get this road here, please. Now, I don't think they've picked... I don't think they've picked these roads up, they haven't. I thought that was within range. Yeah, no, it was that bit of road there that I had to go and tell them to do. So I thought these would have been within range. Maybe some of them are. I think possibly up to maybe about here. Don't know. Right, I'll have to keep an eye on them. So while they're doing that, they can start releasing over here. Building's on fire! There's a fire! The cinema! There's a fire engine. Here he is. Oh man, little fire engine. Oops, wrong building. Yeah, doing a grand job there. Considering we're on hard on frequent fires, we don't seem to be getting that many. Touch wood. I'm going to say that now, and everything's going to start burning down. I've only got 2 very small fire stations, and they seem to be coping quite well. As soon as the town starts expanding, though, I'm going to build a slightly bigger fire station. Let's get rid of that red bit there, because that'll bug me otherwise. Yeah, I'm going to build we've got some bigger modded fire stations as well. I'm not going to go for a massive one, but somewhat bigger than these little dinky ones we've got. But they're doing the job. They're doing the job really well. We're only in 1963. Right, so that road's coming along. It's not far off being done. Is that road being worked on? Yeah. So we've got that to come. These are going to get done first, I think. Did I did the power. Yes, I did. Just double checking. Yeah. So yeah, I'll get the construction office to come and do that. Now then, I'm just thinking about some sort of better housing. There's not a lot more people on the map than we've actually got. We've got 2,400 and there are 2,700, so there's only another 300. So I've got to bear that in mind. Right, now we're at 147,000, so seem to be doing quite alright money wise. Just try to think, we need... I don't know if I really need any more housing at the moment. Do you know, I don't think I do really, to be honest with you. Look at them buses. What are you doing? turn around, go back. You know, you might be like mates or something, but you don't have to stick together all the time. You can sort of go one at a time. Right, yeah, I really need to get this done before I can go and do anything else, really. I don't really need any more people down here right now. I could do with some more people up here. Do you know what I think I am going to do, actually? I'm going to build some empty housing, and then I'm going to move these lot out of here and then go and put some bigger brick flats there, so that we've got more workers on the construction crew, because the construction crew are not fully operational at the moment and they're still using these micro buses, so we could definitely get some bigger buses on there and get more people in. So I think what we got, some kind of tenements or something. They'll all take 210 people. They're a bit kind of big for what I want, really. Don't want that amount of people down here. These, how many of these old? These old 112. Yeah, these are a bit too big. They're 221 as well. I've got some. So they're only 82%. They only hold 21 people. 72 workers, 82%. 134 workers. That looks like quite a good size, actually. 83%. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a couple of these along this road here. Let's just flatten it out. It looks a little bit uneven. I'm wondering what that was then. I keep looking down every time. I've just had a fire. Oh yeah, you've just seen it. What am I telling you for? Yeah, because I'm sort of fires in the back of my mind all the time. Was it these ones? Right, how many? 134 workers, yeah, so we'll get a couple of them in there nicely. Leaves a bit of room to get maybe another couple of rows a bit further back or something. But I'm going to put gravel path. I don't know why I said it like that. The reason being is because it's going to be in range of that construction yard, so they can come and get it done. I'm not going to set my other pathing crew off just yet. We're on the wireframe here. Thought that didn't look quite straight. Path's not straight, but I'm not too fussed about that. One there. Just leave a gap in between them. Yeah, might as well build a gravel path, why not? It's not too many, there's only a few, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. I'm not doing the others just yet, but these are going to stay here. They're not going to be getting demolished, I don't think. That just gives us more workers for that bus stop as well. I'm not going to build them just yet. I'm going to wait until this is up and running. Just wondering, did I leave room for a factory connection off that? That's a road cargo station. Oh yeah. I think if I put another warehouse on the other side and I have a truck in there set to load and unload, will it move stuff across to the other side? I'm wondering. No, that's a warehouse, you donkey. I didn't put a road cargo station in, did I? And that's the one with 4 stops, so... yeah, that's it. I don't need the road cargo station. I don't know. I wonder about myself sometimes. Where's that road going? Oh, it's just going to that bit of farm there. Right, let's get these. Make sure they're all working on. They were working on them bits, I think, but they weren't doing these bits. Let's get that done. Did I pick that one? I did. Let's go down here and see how we're getting. Right, we can get them 2 done. We can get that done. We'll have to keep an eye on that, make sure that doesn't get jammed. There's a possibility that will get jammed. They generally do, but we'll soon find out. Right, that one I've got the road cargo station on because it's the meat one, so just in case there's no meat there, I don't mind the trucks waiting a little while. How are we doing for cattle? Livestock. That's fine. Oh, so they use that bit of path and then go in there. That bit's not needed. Right, yeah, I don't think I want to build anything else right now because how are we doing? Let's just double check. Yeah, we're still fully loaded on grain. So we've still got tons out in the fields. So yeah, I can provide the grain for that, no problem. Just have a few trucks running back and forward. And I'm only gonna, like I said, I'm only gonna have one fabric factory at the moment with 50% number of people working there. I think I'm gonna go and do a little time lapse. I'm gonna treat you again. You can have a third one. I can do it because I'm a few episodes ahead recording wise. I only uploaded episode 4 today, so this is episode 7. I do have to go in for an operation on my knee soon, so I probably won't record for a few days. I should be in and out of hospital in a day though. I don't have to stay overnight. It's not a major operation. But they're going to put a camera inside my knee and try and fix some broken cartilage that I've got. I've damaged my meniscus. So yeah, I am going to try and keep a few episodes ahead so that I can at least maybe schedule a few, because I'm probably going to be a bit tired for a few days afterwards and a bit sore. I'm not going to be wanting to sit at the computer for very long. So I'll schedule a few so that we can keep up with the daily episodes anyway. But I don't know when that's going to be. I only went for my pre-op yesterday. Maybe in a few weeks, maybe in a month or 2. I'm down as urgent anyway because it's quite bad damage. So anyway, enough about my dodgy knee. Then we'll start getting these things built and done. They've done that. Yeah. Excellent. Come here, construction office, get me this done. Get me them wires done. It does, it does. It does, I promise you. It does, it connects. Oh, I've just discovered a problem with them. Good job I got some money. I think that means I've got to pay for the other one as well, doesn't it? Only 620 rubles because it's only wood and a little bit of steel. Yeah, where's that construction office again? Now this one's connected to the thigh bone. This one's connected to the transformer, so it should be able to do it. Yeah. Right, that's quite a long one, so it might take them a while to get that done. Right, just as we're going dark, I'll pick a spot and I'll see you in a bit. with that, we are completely broke. We've got no money. Nah, it's fine. We have got money. It's okay. This is an illusion. Don't believe it. Actually, there's a few things. Yeah, I'm not worried about this because we've got exports coming in. We've been buying a lot of steel and bricks and stuff. So, well, all sorts of materials. We've got all these clothing manufacturing and stuff done. Before we get to that, while I've got one eye up here, I do need to keep an eye on that and make sure we don't run out of money. We did actually run out of money completely at one point, but there was a truck very close to the border. What have you got? You got some cattle. Now I have cut down a little bit. Well, I've taken 2 trucks off the cattle. We do have a slight issue, and it is a resolvable one. I'm not getting very many people down working here, or over here, even though there's quite a lot of people at the bus stop. But something just dawned on me. I've got these select only basic education, and all of these have all got university education now, so we need to start telling them, you, look how close these two are, that's ridiculous. You, how many have you got on board? 25, right. See, he only had basic education, he's now got more. I'm going to turn him round again. Right, you go and turn round again. Go on, take your time. Get to the end of the road. There. Right, that should split them up a little bit. Now then, I also need this one. I should have done this off camera, but I wanted to. Well, I've just finished. I haven't just finished. I did it all last night, but I wanted to come back at the point where I'd finished. There's one more. There's one more. There he is. Right, that should resolve that issue. Because of this little university here, everybody's qualified. These flats, I've brightened them up quite a lot. They were incredibly dark, way too dark, and now they fit in a lot better. You probably saw it. Well, you will have seen it on the video when I built them. They were almost black, and it was like really dark, and they stood out like a sore thumb. They just didn't look right. Now I think they look more fitting with everything else. What else was there? Right, let me think now. The reason we're so skint is because I restocked the construction yard and I stocked up the pathing crew. So I actually spent what were we in April? So I spent 185 grand last year on vehicles, and this year another 30 grand. So some of them I'd already bought. I think I spent about 120, 130 or something during that build. So that's where all the money's gone, basically. In hindsight, I was a bit premature stocking this up, but I wanted some more mixers because I only had 2. And there was quite a bit of concrete needed moving, and then I decided to get a couple of cranes, and I thought I'd get a few more trucks, and then this stuff was going out too quickly and we weren't recuperating the money fast enough, especially with this small area down here with the picking the passengers up. And we should have more people working in the factory, so that should get the production on the go. This is working well, so we have sort of a bit of excess of clothing, fabric coming out here, but the clothing factory can pick the fabric back up and half kick out some smoke that. So they've got quite a bit in store, and filling this truck up. So he's at 6.5 grand and he's half full. Now then, did we export any clothing? So 6,800. I think I've got him set to 49%. I have. Right. And that was just to keep him moving so that this little fella could get stock back up. because he's supplying the clothes shops in town, which are doing well. I think they're doing all right. 1.65. He's got 6.75. He's completely full. I have got this limited. Could up it a touch. Give him a bit extra. I don't think it's only buying at 0.4 anyway, so it's not like we're running out. This is working well, bit too well, because we're full of food. How are we doing on meat? Yeah, we've got a bit of meat there. That's fine. I've got one refrigeration truck. This one going to both. So they can only store, that one can only store a ton. I think this one can only store a ton. Yeah. And they're buying in at 0.2, so he's keeping that well topped up. We haven't had to buy any meat for a while. And he's coming back with a bit on board anyway. I could have him wait till full, but then he blocked the food truck from getting in. So he's covering both. I've just got one truck doing the food as well now. In fact, that was what I meant to do. I do believe it's that one. You there. You swap with this little one here. You go back to the depot. I know he's got food on board, but doesn't matter. So's this one. You can go here first. Yeah, I did have two trucks going out, but they're coming back nearly full, so I just need one on there, and I'm just going to have one of them going down to the food storage, because it's only here. Like I said, this is full. And the thought about putting this here was later on I can run a road out, do a proper road out through there, and then town centre is going to be here, so we can distribute out meat and food and clothing as well from there. We're not doing clothing at the moment because we're only distributing to over here, so there's no point bringing it all the way down here to bring it back again. So yeah, progress. We're just a bit skint. Now this should start getting back up to production, because I've got no cattle or anything. My trucks are just sitting waiting, so there's not a lot of meat getting done. There's not a lot been going on up here. There's a shortage of staff, so we've not had a lot of alcohol going out. So I was picking workers up from here as well for the building projects, so that was kind of interfering. I did put an extra, I set the other bus off that was in the depot, and I put an extra one on there, so there's 4 on there now, just so I could filter a few more people to keep coming down here. There's 19 on there now. I'm going to go into that. Is there any on board? No, I don't think there will be, because that place was empty. So what have you got? You got 16 on board, so that's starting to pick up a bit again now. He's got 52, excellent. So these two should be relatively full. These 3. So he'll only drop off a few. Most of them will go into here, probably all of them. But then that does get the cattle back up and running, so that should sort itself out soon. Once we get a bit more housing down here as well. I do want to start upgrading some of this housing. I want to get rid of these. There's plenty of room in these two, but before I move any more people over here, actually that one's quite full, I need to get these paths gravelled up so they can move a bit further, because at the moment he can't reach the sports hall and this one can't reach the cinema. So we'll get gravel, and that will give us, should be able to get another 2 behind there that will be able to reach once the gravel's in. And then get some brick flats up here or something. So I do want to get bricks on the go, but for that I need coal, and while we're doing the coal we need a coal processing, and we also need a power plant. So I'm going to need a chunk of money to start off with, so I might just run it on a little bit without spending. I might go on a couple of months for the next episode. I'm not going to buy anything, I'm just going to Just going to let the bank balance top up a little bit. I could sell some of these trucks and things, but we get less back for what we paid for them, so might as well keep them. We're going to use them anyway. Right, I'm going to call it the end of the episode while we're looking at the nighttime scenery again. Hope you enjoyed this one. Give us a like down there if you did, and I'll be back really soon with another one. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye.